What do you think you're doing? Get back inside.
Dr. Timmis.
Well, hello, Dr. Timmis. Is Mrs. Timmis here?
I thought you were staying at the house tonight.
I am. That's where I'm calling you from. I found a signal.
Where?
Upstairs at the end of the walkway.
Are you still staying out there tonight?
Yeah. I'm going to drive into the village in a little while for some dinner, and then I'm just going to keep at it until I get tired, really.
Okay. Well, don't work too late.
Oh, maybe we can invite my sister for dinner tomorrow evening? Kind of worried about her.
Darcy can take care of herself.
She's meant to have regular checkups, and she just gets mad when I ask her.
What do you want me to ask? I am a doctor.
Would you?
Yeah, of course. I can be the villain.
Well, you're my hero.
I better get back to it here. I'll see you in the morning.
Okay. I love you.
Love you. Come on. Let's stretch our legs, shall we?
Hello, you've reached Darcy O'Dello. Please leave a message after the beep.
Hey, guess what? We are connected.
door.
What do you want?
You're in trouble. I saw you come out of the house just now. You went to the car to get something. You left this door open behind you. Somebody went inside.
What?
I saw you go to your car and you left the door open. Somebody slipped inside. They're in there now.
I didn't see anyone.
I know that. Your back was turned.
What are you doing standing outside my house? My husband's going to be back any minute.
Dr. Timmis works nights.
Are you a patient of Ted's?
I heard them in the wall. And I came here and I saw someone. Would you just open the door?
Okay.
I'm trying to help you.
Is there someone here?
They're not gonna answer you.
Is there someone in here? There's nobody in here except me, and you've made a mistake, and I'd really like you to leave. Now, please, if you don't, I'm going to call the police.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, call them. Call them!
Well, I can't find my phone. It was in my car. Do you have a phone?
No.
Do you really think you saw someone?
I am telling you that there is someone in there with you.
If I open the door, what are you going to do?
I'll look around.
And if you don't see anyone?
I'll leave.
You never knew how it would be to be left all alone. Now you know, now you know, now you know. Now that you're on your own. You broke my heart. Now someone else has thrown your love in the sea. Now you know, now you know, now you know what you did to me. While you're drying those teardrops.
You can look around, but please don't touch anything. If you see something you like, just let me know. And if you're thinking of stealing something, you should know that every item in here is cursed. Curses are lifted at the time of purchase.
Cursed?
That's right.
Does that really deter anyone from shoplifting? Apart from the superstitious.
You'd be surprised how many stolen items are returned to me. For those lucky enough to figure out where their sudden bad luck is coming from.
Your mother would have been proud of you, Darcy.
Ted.
Oh.
It's been a while, Ted.
I know. I'm sorry. I've been trying to settle back into things. How's business?
It's good.
What were you doing there? You seemed very focused on that.
Oh, this is one of the more interesting items that has been brought to the store in quite a while.
Oh, yeah? Interesting how?
Well, it's haunted.
Really? What do you mean?
There was a man, not a very pleasant one, who spent most of his life working as a bellboy in a hotel. And one night, he was showing a drunk guest to his room, and the guest shoved him down the stairs, and he broke his neck and he died in the fall. And a few days later, the receptionist rang the bell to summon the new bellboy. Only who did she see running towards her? Not looking very happy.
Are you telling me that if you ring that bell, a dead bellboy will come running? Well, ring it. Let's see what happens.
It's not something to be played with, Ted. Seeing as the last two people who rang this bell were found dead.
Okay.
Danny used to say that one of her goals was to open that closed mind of yours.
She tried. I'm a doctor. Science and logic.
Okay.
I have something for you, Darcy. Declan Barrett died last week. Heart attack.
How do I know that name?
He was in the halfway house with Olin Ball the night he was killed. They found it. Clearing out his belongings.
You found it.
It's here. I have it here in my hand. That's it. That's all that's left of him. My impulse was to crush it under my shoe, but then I remembered he wanted it. He should never have been discharged. He was dangerous. I should have seen it.
It wasn't your fault, Ted.
Why do you want it?
He took my sister's life. I want to see what was going through his mind when he was dying. Was there any regret, or was there only fear? Thank you.
You're welcome. I should get going.
Maybe you could visit some night for a bite to eat. It'll be a year next week, and I feel like talking about her.
Yeah, I'd like that. Maybe in a week or two, though. We're still trying to get settled in at the house. Make it a bit more habitable.
We?
Yana. My girlfriend.
You've met someone already?
I knew Yana from the hospital. She's a pharmaceutical rep there. When Danny died, she was there for me. Maybe you could come and visit us if you think you're ready to go back out there.
Maybe.
It's good to see you, Darcy. Goodbye.
Message received. 11 months. 3 weeks. 1 day ago.
Hey, guess what? We are connected. I found a signal. Now, it's not ideal. It's only in one exact spot, but maybe we can boost the signal? I don't know. I don't know how those things work. I put the camera on a time-lapse like you suggested, but so far all I've captured are orbs. I'd have thought an old house like this would have at least one ghost roaming around, but maybe the renovation work scared them off. Ted's working hard all the time. He's off tomorrow night, so the three of us could have dinner if you like. And that's about it here. I'm looking forward to seeing you. I miss you. Okay. See you then.
Nightfall will see the high possibility of weather-related power outages in the more exposed rural areas of the southwest. The providers have said such outages.
Hey. How was your day?
Long.
You look tired.
Well, I didn't sleep last night.
Oh, no.
I keep telling you, I don't sleep when I'm here alone, and because you're still working nights, I'm here alone all the time.
I know. Dr. Crotty's going to retire soon, and then I'll have regular hours. New camera?
I found it clearing out the store the other day. It's your wife's.
That was Danny's.
There's a lot of photos of the two of you. I don't know if you want to keep it
No,
or...
it's all right.
It's okay, Ted. It would be weird if you didn't want to keep some memory of her.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Maybe you could store it somewhere safe for a while.
Take a look at these photos I took.
What am I looking at?
Look at this one. You don't see her.
Who? Well, it's Danny's camera. There's going to be pictures of her on here.
I took these 2 nights ago.
Well, then it's double exposure or whatever you call it.
Okay. Last night when I was going to bed,
Yana. I have to listen to crazy things all night at work. I don't need to hear it when I come home.
don't call me crazy. I'm just telling you what I saw.
Danny's ghost.
No. No, obviously not. But clearly the lack of sleep is starting to affect me, which is why I want us to move back to my apartment until you start working regular hours.
Fine. If that'll make you happy. I don't like leaving you out here on your own either.
Then we're all good.
But just to be clear, my dead wife is not haunting this house.
I know. I'm sorry.
You sound like her sister, with ghosts and nonsense.
Speaking of her sister. It came today while you were asleep. Danny's sister sent it.
What's in it?
I don't know, it's locked.
Maybe she's inside it.
No, she's outside.
What? What's she doing here? Darcy. Hello?
Ted. I'd forgotten how far out this place is.
Come in.
Maybe you could guide me?
Step here.
Thank you.
Darcy, this is Yana. Yana, Darcy.
It's nice to meet you.
Hello.
Thank you for having me.
Well, if I'd known you were calling, I would have been ready.
Ted didn't mention he invited me.
Well, to be honest, Darcy, I didn't know you were coming either. When did I invite you?
Last week, when you came to the store, you said I should visit on Danny's anniversary.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. If I said that, I meant we'd arrange a night when we'd both be home.
Are you not home now?
Well, no, I'm on my way to work, and Yana is staying in the city tonight.
I'm here now. Can you call in sick?
No, I have people counting on me. We're short-staffed as it is.
And I've got plans in the city, so...
I'm so sorry, Darcy. I can drop you off on my way.
I'm here now. I'd like to stay if that's all right.
But we won't be here.
That's all right.
Well, Fine. Yeah. I suppose that'd be fine. I don't know. Oh. Your trunk arrived. What's in it?
I'll see if we have some extra blankets.
Have I seen this before?
It was my mother's.
And you want me to have it?
Yes.
You sure? I mean, if it was your mum's.
She would be happy to know I sent it here.
Right. Well, thank you. That's very generous.
Can you show me where the bathroom is, please?
Of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry again for the mix-up. I feel bad leaving you here on your own. Will you be all right?
Don't worry about me.
Well, you know, I do sometimes. I think I've inherited it from Danny. How is everything with your health?
Why?
No, you seem good. It's just anything with the brain and cancer. It's something to keep a close eye on.
I had a checkup recently and all good.
Good. Good. That puts my mind at ease. Okay, we're here. I'll see you in the morning.
Yes, I'll see you then.
What are you doing, telling her she can stay? I don't want her here.
What do you want me to do? It's not my fault she can't take a hint.
Is it okay leaving her here on her own?
Well, I'd rather you stayed here with her, but I get the feeling that's not going to happen, so...
It's not.
Well, there you are then. She says she just wants to be here. So what's the harm?
And what the fuck is that thing? Why would you want us to have that?
I have no idea. We'll get rid of it as soon as she's gone. I have to go.
Well, can you not wait until I leave?
I'm already late. Just say goodbye, finish packing, and go. I'll see you in the morning.
Did you know the traditional gift to give a couple on their 5th wedding anniversary is something made of wood?
Ted and I aren't married.
For my parents' 5th wedding anniversary, a witch my mother knew gave her that. It's very rare.
Well, Ted and I aren't married yet, so maybe you should take it back.
Don't you like it?
No. I find it a bizarre present to give to someone. I am leaving, but Ted will be back in the morning.
I'm a little hungry. Maybe you could make me something to eat before you leave?
Well, there's a fridge. Why did you take him out of the box?
I didn't.
Okay. Yeah, so the fridge is straight down to your right. Will you be able to find it?
I'll find it.
Good night. What did I do with my keys? Have you seen my keys?
Did you find them?
Would I be back here if I had? I can't find them.
So you're staying then?
Well, I'm hardly walking back to the city, am I?
Wonderful. I was hoping the three of us could spend some time together.
We haven't gotten around to building the kitchen yet, so we don't really keep a lot of food here. If I'd known you were coming.
How long have you and Ted known each other?
2 years. We met at the hospital.
You were a patient there.
I'm a senior sales rep for a major pharmaceutical company. I travel around a lot of healthcare facilities. That's how I met Ted.
And you became friends.
We just found that we had a lot in common.
So there was nothing going on between you two when my sister was still alive?
No. We were just friends.
Okay.
Ted said you work in an antique store.
It was my mother's. She gave it to me after she passed, but it's not my main source of income. I also read objects.
What does that mean?
It means I can pick up an object and tell you everything there is to know about it.
Like appraisals?
People bring me their family heirlooms, but it's more... A widow recently brought me in her deceased husband's wedding ring. She wished to know, had he ever been unfaithful in their marriage? He had been. For years. Repeatedly.
How could you tell that from his wedding ring?
By holding it.
You could tell that this guy was cheating on his wife by holding his wedding ring.
Yes.
Well, that's impossible. So you're psychic?
Personal items work best. Watches, rings, anything that has been in close contact with the skin.
Well, if you can make a living from that, more power to you.
Do you mind staying out here alone at night when Ted's working?
Can't say I enjoy it.
Why not?
Well, I suppose I think of what happened to your sister here, and yeah, just the thought of another one of Tad's patients showing up the front door here when I'm alone is just... ugh.
And if one were to knock at the door, would you allow them in?
Of course not. Do I look stupid?
I have no idea what you look like. You sound stupid.
Excuse me?
Do I look stupid?
No.
My sister and I were identical, so that must mean that she didn't look stupid either.
I never said she did.
You implied it. Danny would never allow a strange man into her home in the middle of the night. Olin Boole did not kill my sister. I can't. I'm sorry.
Maybe, maybe they heard me and I scared them away. All right, I'll go into town. I'll call the police. And you just stand here by the door. Keep your eyes open. If you hear anything, you pull this door open and you run.
Hey! Are you still there?
Dad told me that guy was put away for beating his mother to death.
An abusive woman who had already blinded him in one eye and was coming for the other. If I had only one working eye, I'd kill to protect it.
If he didn't kill your sister, who did?
Did you fall out of bed? Were you praying?
Couldn't sleep.
That's not what I asked.
Yeah.
What were you praying for?
For my mother.
What's your name?
Olin Bull.
Olin. Olin. Is that with an A or an I?
An I.
How do you spell that? With one I or two?
One.
That'll be easy to remember.
Well, you won't have to remember it because I'm being released next week.
Oh, so you're only passing through.
I'm from the area. The halfway house won't be available until next week.
Where were you before this?
St. Delia's.
How long were you there?
17 years.
Oh. You're the fellow who beat his mother to death. What the fuck are they doing letting someone like you back out into the world?
I'm not gonna hurt anybody.
Get back into the bed. Don't let me catch you out of it again.
And how is it you're the only one that knows this?
Personal items work best.
You ever been to Comacon?
No.
It's where the boys' school was, where I grew up. It's all overgrown now. There's nothing left of it. About 10 years ago, someone put up a metal cross to mark the spot. I like to head down there once a year. And I twist that cross round and round till it snaps off. They keep replacing it, and I keep breaking it. I was thinking of heading out there this weekend. Would you like to come? It's a lovely drive. We could make a day of it.
No, I don't. No, I try to catch up on sleep on the weekends. Spend time with Yana.
Sister Frances is buried out there. That blind nun I told you about. She used to tell us little boys. She went blind after God showed her what hell looked like. Imagine that. Which reminds me, you never told me your wife had a blind twin.
What?
You never told me your wife had a blind twin sister.
How do you know that?
Well, I was in town the other day and wandered into this little antique shop, and I nearly had a heart attack when I saw your dead wife sitting there. What with her weird eyes and everything. I thought I was seeing her ghost. Look, tonight 6. Checkmate.
Hello?
I'm stuck out of the house. I can't find my car keys. I've looked everywhere.
Where's Darcy?
We were talking and she fell asleep. She's saying some weird things to me, Dad.
What's she saying?
Well, first of all, she told me how she was psychic. And the next thing you know, she pulls out a glass eye. She says belongs to the man that killed your wife. Only she says he didn't kill your wife. She says it's that creepy orderly you work with, Ivan.
She said what?
She said that Ivan killed Danny.
What did she say, exactly?
That. Exactly what I'm telling you.
There's something going on there. She's clearly not well. I'm going to talk to her and see if she'll agree to get checked out.
I don't want to stay here with her, Ted. I'm thinking about calling someone to pick me up.
And you've looked everywhere for your keys?
For all I know, she took them. And she's asking a lot of questions about when you and I got together. It has me on edge.
Look, she's not going to do anything. And even if she wanted to, I think you could handle one small blind woman. Just say goodnight, go to bed, and lock the door. I'm going to make some calls, see if I can get out of here.
Do. Because she's freaking me out with all this stuff. How does she even know Ivan?
I don't know. I'll be there as quick as I can.
What is this?
Put them all back. Now.
Good night.
This is Danny Timmis coming at you from the wilds of our unfurnished sitting room. We've set up a little tent here downstairs instead of going back to the city, and I find it kind of cosy and romantic. What do you think, Ted?
It's fucking freezing.
One, show us your face. Let's see how happy you look. Aww. This is Danny Timmis coming at you from the wilds of our unfurnished sitting room. We've set up a little tent here downstairs instead of going back to the city, and I find it kind of cosy and romantic. What do you think, Ted?
Darcy. What are you doing up here? Yana's not answering her phone. Where is she?
Danny frightened her off. She always was the more level-headed one.
Yana called me earlier. She said you told her a man that works at the hospital with me killed Danny.
Yes. A porter named Ivan. Do you know who I'm talking about?
There is an orderly that works with me called Ivan.
That's him.
Olin Bull killed Danny. The week he was released, he came out here and he killed her.
He came out here to save her, and I dragged him from his bed and I killed him. I'm going to pay for that.
Darcy, there's something affecting your thinking. Danny told me what you were like when you were ill, seeing and hearing things that weren't there. Believing things that weren't real. This is not real. Why don't you come with me to the hospital? I'll arrange a scan and we can see what's going on.
To the hospital where you'll have me committed. No.
You know, I loved your sister. So I owe it to her to help you. Yes, I could have you committed if I thought you were a danger to yourself or to someone else.
I am a danger. To Ivan. So if you're going to send someone out here to get me, send him.
Where is all this coming from? Ivan and Danny never even met. Why would he kill her?
Because you asked him to.
Excuse me?
I don't love you anymore. I've met someone else. I'm sorry. That was all you had to say. She would have cried, and it would have been difficult, but I would have been there, and she would have gotten over you. But instead, you had Ivan come here and kill her.
So, she'll be at the house on Friday.
Yes.
Why don't you just divorce her?
She loves me. She'll never get over me. And when she finds out about Yana, there's no way we'll get to keep the house, and I have sunk everything into that place. This is the only way.
Why don't you wait until the place is furnished? Then it could look like a robbery turned violent.
No. It'll be cleaner this way. Especially if you can do it when she's inside the tent. Try to do it when she's sleeping.
What if the motive was sexual? It happens all the time. The adrenaline kicks in, you have your hand on their throat.
No, nothing like that is to happen. I want it to be quick and painless.
But let's just say it happens to go that way.
Nothing like that is to happen to her. Do you understand me? You just go in there, you do it, and you get out of there as quickly as possible. I mean it. I don't want to hurt.
Just dead.
I had planned to kill you. But instead, I think it would be worse to expose you. I'm going to see to it that you lose everything. Your girlfriend, your job, this house, your freedom.
Detective Peter Minnan. He was the police officer in charge of Danny's case, yes? Do you remember him?
Yes.
Do you trust him?
Yes.
Okay, good. Let's start there. Let's call him, and you can tell him everything that you've just told me and see what his reaction is. He'll tell you it was Olin that killed your sister, and he'll walk you through the evidence again. You know, if you're still not happy, then have him go question Ivan. Come on, let's call him.
You call him. You tell him what you did. And then call Ivan and send him out here so I can kill him!
I don't have his number here. I'm going to leave my phone here where there's signal. I'm going to go back to the office and I'm going to call Detective Minahan and tell him to call you here, all right? If you don't answer, I'll tell him to come out here and talk to you in person. But please, when the phone rings, pick it up.
I had planned to kill you, but instead I think it would be worse to expose you. I'm going to see to it that you lose everything.
When the phone rings, pick it up.
Hey, Doc.
You said you didn't talk to her.
What do you mean?
Danny's sister, Darcy. You said you didn't speak to her.
I didn't.
Well, you spoke to someone because we have a problem. Yes.
I found your phone.
And?
It's broken. Seems like it had a fall, just like you thought.
Is it still working?
For now, but I don't think it can be fixed.
Are you sure?
It's beyond repair. Hey! Don't worry. It's nearly over. Where were you? Why am I here? What's this about?
Based on your prior convictions and my recommendation, it was decided that this was the best place for you. Until you were in a fit state to talk.
Your recommendation?
What happened at the house?
Someone attacked me.
Who?
I couldn't see. It was dark.
Yeah. Darcy sent us this bizarre gift of a large wooden man. When you woke up, you told the nurse that a man made of wood came to life and attacked you.
Yes.
What do you mean, yes?
That's what happened.
If that thing was alive, how is it that I was able to drag it outside and burn it without it struggling or screaming in pain when I set it on fire?
You burnt it?
It burned down quietly to a pile of ash. The nurse also said that you requested a priest and that you asked her not to tell me that. Why do you want to see a priest? Why do you want to see a priest?
I want to confess.
Confess to what?
To all the things I've done.
Oh, you've done a lot of things, Ivan. You tell a priest just one of the things you've done, and he'll either convince you to go to the police or he'll go there himself. You'll spend the rest of your life in prison.
It's better than forever in hell.
There's no such thing as forever, and no such place as hell.
I won't tell them anything about you. I'll tell them I killed your wife. Because I wanted to.
People will question how I failed to recognize such an obvious psychopath. Why I discharged it early. Why I befriended it and employed it. It'll make me look like I'm not very good at my job. The one good thing about working in a place like this is that no one really asks any questions. Except on the rare occasion that one patient dies violently at the hands of another. But even then, as I've always believed, there's nothing that can't be explained.
No. Please.
So I'm not sure what part of that you're not understanding. If I don't return your calls, it means I don't want to speak to you. And if you think I'm ever going to set foot in that haunted house of yours again, then you're fucking crazier than your patients. I mean, the fact that you've no problem staying out there where 2 people have now died is just so weird. Do not call me again.
you never knew how it would feel to be left all alone. Now you know, now you know, now you know. Now that you're on your own, you broke my heart. Now someone else has thrown your love in the sea. Now you know, now you know, now you know what you did to me. While you're drying those teardrops, praying your heart will heal. Think of the way it used to be with me when your love was real. Oh, then come to me and I'll hold you close, just like I used to do.